Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be taking y'all along my day of keto, low carb eating, and then we also are going to be going grocery shopping today. I'm going to be showing y'all my weekly meal plan and my grocery haul. So I currently on Monday, I had got back from San Antonio. With my last video, I did go enjoy time with my family. I did enjoy some non-low carb meals with my family, if you did watch the video. So I just wanted to show y'all what I do usually to just get right back on track if I do have like a vacation or just like some higher carb meals. And I just usually just jump right back into it. So I kind of wanted to give y'all a little what I eat in a day usually after like vacation or any days like that. Okay, so it was a fun time, you guys. I had so much fun with my family in San Antonio on Easter. I had a great time. I ate some great food, and all around my kids had a great time. It was just a wonderful time. The weather was great. Easter was just wonderful. So I hope everybody had a great Easter. But I have been back on track. I got back on Monday and I jumped right back into it. I was fasting for a little bit. I was staying hydrated. I was going to the gym. I did go to the gym yesterday and today. I've been doing 30 minutes of cardio. I just came back from the gym. I do have my sweet sweatband on so I can just sweat a little bit more in this area. I did 30 minutes of cardio at an incline of 10.5. My speed is usually like 2.8 to 3 fast walking at that incline for 30 minutes. Okay, so I got in a really good sweat, and I did do a little couple of arm workouts after that as well. Okay, yesterday I did some leg workouts. So I've been really good with the gym and I've been feeling good. I love when I'm consistently in the gym because my mood changes drastically, not only like with the eating, but like my mood just changes. I feel better. I feel more just better overall. Okay, I have more energy and I've been feeling good. Okay, I even went to the gym on vacation. Okay, I'm pushing for it. Okay, so good with that. So the only thing that I did have, every morning when I go to the gym, I put this in my water jug. So I usually put a bottle of water in here. I already finished it. Oh, I have like a little bit left. I usually put a bottle of water in here and I mix a serving of my greens in there and I drink it while I'm at the gym. So I have my greens. It's just been helping me with my stomach and everything like that. Okay, because I bloat a lot and this just has really been helping me lately. So I mixed that and that's all I've had, and I got in my workout. Now we're going to go ahead and have my first meal of the day. I'm gonna make a ham and cheese omelet. I didn't go grocery shopping last week because I left Friday. Usually I do my grocery days on Thursday, like my grocery hauls. But I knew I was gonna be gone all weekend, so there was no point in going grocery shopping. So I have like 0 groceries. I have some like leftovers from last week. So today we desperately have to go grocery shopping, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make a ham and cheese omelet. I think omelets are great food to just jump right back in it. It has your protein, it's filling. You can pair it with a side of fruit, which I'll probably do. And it's just an easy way just to jump right back into it after you have a couple carb up days. All right, so let's go ahead and start cooking that up. I have this diced ham that I just got from Kroger. I like to use this for my omelet. A serving size is 1/2 cup. Just gonna go in with a serving size. Sorry if y'all hear any background cartoons. I put some cartoons on for my dogs because today is going to be raining all day and the rain just makes them nervous. So I like to put on background noise for them. Usually I would have on music, but can't do that. I put a little bit of butter so my eggs don't stick. But once my ham is pretty much fried up, you could add some tomato. I added some tomato in last week, but I don't have any right now since I don't really have groceries on hand. But I am going to add some avocado on top. I'm gonna go ahead and put my heat to a low so my eggs can cook all the way through. I scrambled up 3 eggs right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of salt. Be careful with the salt. The ham's kind of salty already. Some pepper. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip my omelet. I'm hoping I don't break it. I just don't like my egg runny, but I think this is good. It's not runny. I think I could add the cheese right now and just leave it like this. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of reduced fat Mexican style blend cheese. a little bit on the inside. We're gonna go ahead and fold it. And then we're just gonna add a little bit more cheese on top. And then when I plate it, I'm gonna put avocado and some sour cream. And then I have to see if I have any salsa. I don't know if I do. I need to get some. All right, my omelet looks delicious. Try to put this on the plate. Oh no, I tore it. I always do that. Okay, this avocado is not the prettiest, but it's what I have left. Okay, I'm not gonna add any sour cream, but I am gonna go in with a side of some strawberries. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse a couple. Usually I eat like 3. These are pretty big strawberries. Side of berries. Delicious. All right, and here is my first meal of the day, my breakfast. We got a ham and cheese omelet, very simple. I have my great fats on top, some avocado, and then just a side of berries. You can do blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever you would like. And yeah, so let's go ahead and dig in. So good. And I am going to have coffee. But like I mentioned in one of my last videos, I've been trying to eat my meal before coffee and not have coffee before my meal, okay? So after I eat breakfast, I'll let it settle for a little bit and then we'll go ahead and have our morning coffee. But I'm gonna go ahead, sit down and enjoy my breakfast and we'll be back shortly. All right, you guys, I went ahead and poured my ice into my cup. I ate my breakfast. I want to go ahead and have my coffee while I get ready. I'm going in with some unsweetened almond milk. In San Antonio, I was using oat milk, but I try not to have it too much. I like both, but oat milk, I just feel like it's so much thicker and it makes your coffee a little bit better, but it's not keto approved, so almond milk will definitely do. I was making that coffee in San Antonio. My mom wanted a cup, like, she had like 2 a day. So she's like, I love the way you make this coffee. It's so good. So this is the way I've been doing it, either oat milk or almond milk, but if you're doing keto, it's definitely almond milk. We're going in with 2 scoops of, I actually need to get more, so I'm definitely putting this on my grocery list. My Nescafe ice roast, and it just goes straight into the almond milk and ice and it dissolves. You don't have to heat it up or anything. You just give it a good mix. And then I like me a chocolate coffee, so I go in with this little bit of sugar-free syrup in the thin s'mores. This adds a little bit of sweetness and it adds really good flavor. I get this brand at Marshall's. Then for my creamer, you can go in with half and half, heavy cream, any zero sugar creamer. This is one that I've been stuck on recently. It's a zero sugar creamer, Cafe Mocha by Starbucks. And we're just gonna give this a good mix. And lately, this has just been my iced coffee. Sometimes I go in with protein coffee. It all just depends on how I'm feeling for the day. But I just wanted a simple coffee today. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, get ready for the day, and we'll be back shortly for our grocery haul. All right, you guys, we are at Kroger and I'm grabbing some groceries. I'm gonna grab my proteins first. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bag of shrimp. I went ahead and grabbed some large shrimp. And then for my other proteins, I just need some lean ground beef and some Italian sausage and then some steak bites. Oh, we got some ground beef reduced. I'm gonna grab a couple to freeze. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed my proteins. There was a couple ground beefs on sale, so I grabbed 4 tubes of ground beef, 1 lean, and then I grabbed some hot Italian sausage, a New York steak strip. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed some Parmesan cheese. I need some cheddar cheese for some spaghetti squash, but I want to try this red chili flake one that I saw in San Antonio when I was there. Okay, they have this new Sargento shredded low fat mozzarella with red chili flakes. I mean, it's just pre-mixed, and I think it's good that they have it pre-mixed, so we're going to give it a try. Just to have on hand, the 2 good zero sugar strawberry. I'm gonna get 1 strawberry, 1 blueberry. These are the keto approved yogurts that I like by Too Good. They are so good. Top it with some keto granola and some fruit. It's delicious. I need some quick keto warm-up breakfasts as always because they're just an easy thing to have throughout the week. I'm actually going to try the just crack an egg. So these are just like the Jimmy Dean warm-up ones that I get, but they don't come with the eggs. You have to just crack your own egg. So it's just a scramble kit. So I'm going to get 3. I'm going to get 2 of these classic breakfast. And then I want to try the smoked ham. So I'm going to get this smoked ham one. I need some regular eggs. And then I'm going to get some pre-boiled eggs in the bag, the package. I wish they sold the smaller tubs in the light sour cream, but I never use sour cream fast enough to get the big one, so I'm gonna get the small one. Light sour cream just saves calories. I just need a little bit of heavy cream, and then we need some unsweetened almond milk. I'm gonna get a little sweetener. Swerve went up $1 again. It was $7, but I'm gonna get some Truvia granular sugar. They're actually buy one get one free, so I'm gonna get 2 of them, which is a really good deal. They're $7.99, buy one get one free. They also have the brown sugar, but I usually like to get Swerve brown sugar, and I already have some. Oh, they made the Nescafe iced coffees on the go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my iced coffee because I needed to re-up, and it's on sale. But they also made these little to-go ones, which is pretty cool. So if you're on the go or you want small packets for like your work bag, they make these little packets for your water. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get just these little can of sliced mushrooms. I'm just gonna mix it with some steak for dinner. I'm also grabbing some food for my boys for the week, so just some things for them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make some shrimp noodles this week, like a shrimp stir fry. So this is going to be my noodle replacement. These are konjac shiitake noodles. You can find them in the pasta aisle usually at your grocery store. I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 bag of this. I need to go ahead and grab a little bit of rice vinegar for those shrimp noodles. Cauliflower for tonight's dinner. Bok choy. We need some bok choy, so I'm just gonna grab 1 thing of that. I'm making some taco salad this week, so I'm gonna grab some romaine lettuce. We need kale and spinach this week. I almost forgot the spaghetti squash. We need 1 spaghetti squash. Yellow onion. And then I think the last veggies I need are just some Roma tomatoes and some avocados. And then last thing I want to grab from Kroger is a pack of water, and then we had to head to H-E-B for like 2 items, I believe. All right, you guys, I am back from grocery shopping, and it's pouring down outside the whole time. It didn't stop not once. I maybe got like a split second to run in the stores, but it has been pouring down, so I just quickly gathered everything inside. I'm about to put up my groceries. While I put up my groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and have a quick lunch. I'm going to be making this steakhouse salmon. I got this from H-E-B when I ran in really quickly for my last items, and I also found some new Sola bagels. I'm excited. Okay, y'all know I love the blueberry Sola bagels. I eat them weekly, okay? But I don't know if this is a new flavor overall. I don't think so. But it said new at my H-E-B. We didn't have this flavor at H-E-B. They only have the blueberry and the bagel not included seasoning one. So finally they got cinnamon and raisin bagel. These are by Sola, 6 net carbs, 14 grams of protein per bagel, and 110 calories. And these are low carb keto approved. So I went ahead and got a pack of these for breakfast this week. And then I had just got 2 more of my favorite protein coffees for the week. And that's it. And then for lunch, I went ahead and picked up this. So I'm preheating my oven to 400. All you do is place this in the oven for 18 to 22 minutes. And then you have yourself a quick and easy dinner. H-E-B always comes in clutch. They have a whole section of low carb lifestyle meals that you can just pop in the oven, okay? This is a steakhouse salmon with shaved Brussels sprouts, garlic parmesan butter, and uncured bacon. So we're gonna go ahead and heat this up in the oven. Okay, my lunch is going in the oven for it says 18 to 22 minutes. I'm gonna put it in for 20 minutes at 400. These are pretty much all the groceries that I got for the week. Went ahead and laid everything out. We got some eggs, bagels, yogurt, lots of veggies. Can't forget the coffee. Buy one, get one free on the sweetener, which is an amazing deal because I go through it so much. Some keto approved noodles, more veggies, almond milk, a couple of breakfast items, meats that were on sale. They were reduced for $2.20. So I got a couple to freeze. I got one lean. Excuse the dishes, okay? These are my after school dishes. We got some shrimp, some steak, some Italian sausage for tonight's dinner. We're going to be making a soup. If y'all can hear that rain pouring, it is pouring down, okay? So a soup is going to be a great comfort dinner. But here is my grocery haul for the week. Hopefully this can give you some ideas on what you can grab throughout the grocery store that is keto approved. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all this up, and then I will be back shortly to show you my menu for the week. Okay guys, I went ahead and put up my groceries, and now my lunch is done. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the Brussels sprouts with the bacon, and then I did have that butter on there as well. They are perfectly cooked through, and I also love shaved Brussels sprouts. I don't know, the taste and texture is just so much more different than like a whole Brussels sprouts. I prefer them shaved, so I'm glad that came with that. Let's go ahead and dig into the salmon and dig in. Oh, this is really good. The salmon is nice and seasoned, like really well. It's perfectly cooked through at 22 minutes. The Brussels sprouts are perfect as well. This is a great, quick, and easy lunch. I really enjoy these warm-up oven meals by H-E-B. If you happen to have an H-E-B near you, definitely give their meals a try. If you do happen to give them a try, let me know which one is your favorite. I gave a couple of different ones a try. I have never been disappointed, but I would love to know your take on them and let me know which one's your favorite. But I'm gonna go ahead, sit down, and enjoy my lunch, and we'll be back later on for dinner. It's officially time to start cooking dinner, and I went ahead and prepped a couple of my ingredients for my soup. So we're going to be making like a sausage soup tonight with some kale, some cauliflower. It's going to be delicious. So I still need some heavy cream and cheese. I put it in the fridge, but I went ahead and prepped my veggies and gave everything a good rinse. We have a bag of kale right here that I went ahead and gave a good rinse, half a bag of spinach, and then one head of cauliflower chopped up, and then half an onion diced, yellow onion, chicken broth, some seasonings, and then they only had hot Italian sausage left at the store, but I like it spicy anyways. But you can go in with regular Italian sausage if you would like to. But let's go ahead and start cooking up our soup. Into a hot pan, we're gonna go ahead and start cooking down our sausage. We're gonna go ahead and break it apart, and then you wanna cook it through. Once your sausage is cooked through, you're gonna go ahead and take it out and set it to a bowl to the side. And you wanna go ahead and leave those greases from the sausage because we're gonna go ahead and saute our onion in it. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our onion. And we're just gonna give this a couple minutes to get nice and fragrant. And then we'll add in our garlic. We don't want our garlic to burn, so we're gonna go ahead and cook down our onion first. We're gonna go ahead and add in about a tablespoon of garlic. You could use fresh garlic if you would like to. After your garlic, we're gonna go ahead and add in our head of cauliflower. And I went ahead and just chopped it up. Not too big, not too small. Next is our chicken broth. And I'm going in with 32 ounces, as well as half a cup of water. We're gonna season to your liking. We're gonna add in some Italian seasoning, and you could adjust it at the end. If you didn't get spicy Italian sausage, you could add some red chili flakes if you would like to. We're gonna add some salt to taste, and then some black pepper. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this to a simmer. After your soup has came to a simmer, we're gonna go ahead and cover it with the lid. You wanna reduce your heat to a low medium, and we're gonna simmer it for about 20 minutes until it's nice and tender. After 20 minutes, your cauliflower should be nice and tender. We're gonna go ahead and start adding back in our sausage. Give this a good mix. After you add back in your sausage, you're just gonna go ahead and bring it back to a simmer. Once it's simmering, you're gonna go ahead and add in your rinsed kale. And this is gonna cook down, so it'll just look like a lot at first, just like spinach. You wanna go ahead and mix all your kale in, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in our rinsed spinach as well. Once you have your kale and spinach in there, now we're gonna go ahead and go in with 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And then you can go ahead and adjust your seasoning. You can add a little bit more Italian seasoning and then some black pepper, and adjust the salt to your liking. And we're just gonna go ahead and let this simmer for about 10 minutes. We'll turn off our heat and our soup will be ready. I'm ready to serve me up a bowl of my soup. And then I'm also going to go ahead and top it off with some Parmesan cheese. Just a little Parmesan. Oh, that looks so good, and it smells absolutely amazing. This is definitely going to be a hearty soup for this rainy day. Adding on top a little grated Parmesan. And that's it. Here is my sausage and kale soup, you guys. Oh, it looks so delicious. I'm going to go ahead and let this cool down, and we'll dig right in. You guys, this is so good. I have made this soup a couple of different times, and it hits the spot every single time. It's like the perfect comfort soup. I absolutely love this soup. I'm gonna go ahead, sit down, and enjoy this. If y'all happen to make it, let me know what you think. Definitely give it a try if you happen to have a rainy day just like I do. But I'm gonna go ahead, sit down, enjoy this, and we'll be back shortly. All right, you guys, before we end this video and I go ahead and end my day, I wanted to show you my meal plan for the week. Now, I don't have a whole bunch of meals planned. I do have my week planned out, which is always a good thing. But my husband is coming home this week from out of town from work, so my schedule might be a little different. It just depends how the days go. But today is Wednesday. I'm so used to going shopping on Thursdays. I'm over here thinking it's Thursday, but today's Wednesday. We had a ham and cheese omelet for breakfast. For lunch, I did have that salmon bowl from H-E-B. And then for dinner, we had the Italian sausage soup. Tomorrow's Thursday. I will be having a ham and cheese omelet again. Y'all know I like repeat breakfasts. I usually have a repeat breakfast at least twice a week. For lunch, I will be having a protein coffee, and then I will be having leftovers of that soup because I do have some leftovers, so those definitely come in handy. Friday, I'm usually busy. I'm usually on the go in the morning, so I usually have one of those keto warm-up breakfasts. For this week, we got the crack and egg. I'll have a to-go option that day, and then for dinner, I wanted to make those chili garlic noodles and shrimp with those keto replacement noodles. Since my husband is coming home this week from work, he's supposed to come back on Friday, which means Saturday will be our family day. So I'm going to be out and about on Saturday. So I just left that day open, didn't really plan anything because I'm pretty sure we're going to be going out to eat. Sundays, I do not cook, so I have a warm-up keto breakfast in the morning because I'm usually busy, and I usually get a to-go option on the weekend, okay? Usually weekends are kind of to-go options for the most part. Starting a new week on Monday, I wanted my cottage cheese bagel with boiled egg on the side, as well as for Tuesday's breakfast, so I'll have repeat breakfasts. I kind of left the window open for lunch since my husband is coming home. These days, the kids will be at school, and sometimes me and my husband like to go out and do things together, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that window open for lunch. I didn't plan a whole bunch of lunches this week since I know I'm going to be busy. Monday for dinner, I planned out some steak bites with cheesy spaghetti squash. And then Tuesday dinner will be taco salad because I haven't had taco salad in a while and I was kind of craving it. So a simple week of meals. I know I'm going to be busy some days, so I kind of kept it open, but I still have some meals on hand to keep me on track just in case. But that was my meal plan for the week, and hopefully this gives you some dinner ideas that you can have. I had a full day of eating. It was very simple to just jump right back into my keto low carb way of eating, especially me just eating some carbs over the weekend. I enjoy time with my family. Just jump right back into it. There's no trick to it, you guys. It is just as simple as that. Make sure you plan your meals ahead of time. This is why I love to give y'all grocery options when you are at the store, and give y'all meal options, because I know planning ahead definitely helps to be on track. But I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you did, and I will see you in the next one.